Kalen. Josh.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm an animal. I'll speak fast because you only have a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm an animal rights activist. I fight for the animals.
Yeah.
Do you think animals deserve the right to not be treated like an object?
Yeah. I'd say so. We're going to have very, very differing opinions.
Do you think animals should be treated like objects?
I'm a farmer, so no, I don't think they should be treated like objects. But
do you think when you farm them, you treat them like objects?
No, not really. No.
Not really. What happens when they can no longer give milk?
They go into the food chain. They're meat.
They get killed, right?
Yeah.
What happens when an object is no longer good?
You bin it.
So
or you try and recycle it.
There you go. So how is that any different treatment, like from how you treat your animals when you say you kill them?
Well, I don't
when
think
they
there
can
is
no
any
longer
difference.
give
If you've
milk,
got
you
another-
treat them.
yeah,
you kill them.
if they can't produce milk anymore,
yeah,
then they go into the food chain. They get
they get killed.
They get killed and you get used as milk. An object, if you don't use it anymore,
yeah, you throw it away. Exactly.
and you
as
throw it
do with
away,
an animal.
or you recycle it and put it somewhere
Do you
else.
think that this animal has the will or desire to not be killed?
Probably, but what are you going to do with?
So why not respect that will or desire of theirs?
What are you going to do with them otherwise? Like a completely useless cow, what are you going to do with it?
Well, you might be useless to somebody who has power over you. That does not mean that they should kill you, right? You might be useless to the whole society. That does not mean that somebody should kill you. You claiming they're useless to you, but they're individuals who have a will and desire to live. That does not mean you have the right.
The point is they can't speak English.
Yeah.
So
there's several humans who cannot speak English also.
No,
Would
I
it
know.
be okay to exploit and slaughter them?
no, I agree with you to an extent. Like it's pretty sad, you know, like if you just get, like, especially if a cow looks you in the face, whatever.
What about beef cows? Do you eat beef?
No.
No.
Okay, I respect animals.
Well, I live on a beef farm.
Yeah.
They're
I think
bred-
that's got to make a living as well, which is like
So you bring them into existence only to kill them.
Yeah.
And you think that's moral?
Well, I think it's natural. Yeah.
Would you do it to dogs?
No,
Why not? If it's so natural and moral, why not?
because dogs are domesticated.
So are cows. Cows are literally
Well, yeah,
called
they are
domesticated.
domesticated. Yeah, okay, they're domesticated, but they're
Better than farm factories, like
yeah, they're all,
That's not the
they
question.
all spend 6 months a year out and
So why
growing.
wouldn't you farm dogs?
Yeah.
Well, people do farm dogs.
Why wouldn't you farm dogs?
Why? Because I have my own dog. I have my own cows.
Dogs don't produce the same output
Yeah.
that a cow does.
Neither the chickens produce less output than a dog, so it's
chickens
not that.
give you
easy.
eggs. Eggs are pretty.
Chicken's the most efficient
Yeah.
animal at putting on meat per
Yeah.
pound of food than any other animal.
It takes 6
That's not the
weeks. 6
point.
weeks
So-
to take a chick.
So let me ask you this: why is it? Why would so you wouldn't have an issue with somebody farming dogs?
Oh yeah, Tom, come here.
I think that's a bit strange. Farming a dog is.
But would you write? Okay, so what's the difference between farming dogs and farming beef cows?
Dogs are more like pets, I think.
So all of these labels that you attach to them, as labels that we put on them, right? Do you think that from their perspective, is there any difference?
Yes, because dogs are a lot more intelligent than my cows. Yeah.
They're actually not.
Well, I mean,
We
I've seen
actually
a
have
cow
evidence
fucking
for
kill
this.
itself, but
We have evidence for this.
okay. Well, fair
Well, the
enough.
fact if a cow killed themselves, that would imply an even higher level of intelligence if they did that to themselves, wouldn't it?
Well,
Probably
you've-
accident, to be honest.
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think he probably
What about fox hunting? How do you feel about that?
Well, I would say any form of cruelty towards animals, when it's unnecessary, I wouldn't do it myself.
Okay, fair enough. That's,
get to eat, right?
Well, we can eat other stuff, don't we?
yeah,
From
but let's
what?
be honest, you don't really want to sit and eat tofu for the rest of your life, do you?
I actually do. Why not? I actually.
I don't have
because
much
I'm-
more to
because
say.
I'm personally a person who cares about justice and fairness. Are we really being just and fair when we're?
There's bigger justice than
No.
Are we being?
What would you say about,
Are we
like,
really
calling
being?
human beings?
Let me finish my
Sorry,
question.
sorry.
What are we? Are we really being just or fair when we're bringing into existence beings, and because they're born into a certain species, we exploit and kill them? Strictly because they're born in a species, because you didn't choose to be born a human, a dog didn't choose to be born a dog, and a cow didn't choose to be born a cow. But if they're born a cow, you seem to think that cutting their throat, chopping them
Well,
into
no, we
pieces
don't- we
is
don't
the
do-
right
we
thing to
don't-
do to
We
them.
don't cut their throats.
We're not allowed.
We're not. No, we don't do that. It's
No.
bolt gun to the head.
And then cut their throats. Because you have to drain their
We
blood.
didn't
No,
choose
you
to be
don't. Not in
humans as
England.
well.
You don't.
Not in England. Do you send them to a slaughterhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
what they
thing
do.
is
So
that-
you don't know what happens in a
Drury's
slaughterhouse.
slaughterhouse in Wotton Bassett.
I've been
gun to the head.
Actually, the activist group that I'm part of have been throughout all of the slaughterhouses in UK, all of them.
Okay. Well, either way.
What do you think about when like humans were like first existing and they needed to hunt to eat
If
to
it's,
survive?
so, if take for instance the people who crashed in the Andes and ate humans to survive, I would
No,
not.
not
I
about
would-
them eating each other. I mean about.
let me finish.
Sorry, I'm just-
So if the person who crashed in the Andes ate humans to survive, I would not judge them because they did it out of survival.
Okay.
But if they start doing it every single day afterwards, it would be weird. So when you're in a survival situation, you can justify doing horrific things like they did, eating humans. But you would
Would you
find it
compare
weird
that?
if they ate humans now. So it's
Would
the
you
same thing
compare
for
humans
animals.
eating humans to humans eating animals?
It's fairly similar, yeah.
Do you not think intelligence, the lack of intelligence of animals, justifies eating them more than
Well,
eating
there's
other
humans who have the cognitive abilities of an animal. Would it be okay to eat them?
No.
Humans are more
No. So
intelligent.
there
What
you go.
about horse racing? What are your views on horse racing?
Well, it's
Thank you.
exploitation for entertainment.
Horses enjoy it, no?
Yeah,
I'm sure
horses
they
massively
really like it.
They don't. So you know nothing about these industries, and
What do you mean I know nothing about this industry?
Can I ask you,
you-
what's your goal? What's your really goal from this?
animal
what do you wanna do?
liberation.
Do you want to like prevent
Well,
humanity
realistically,
from-
I'm not selling my
I want animals to have rights.
So humans won't eat. That's what your goal. The entire humanity, 8 billion people, to not eat animals. Yeah.
For animals to be liberated, for animals' rights to be treated, yes, for animals to be fair.
And what would you do? Just go in public and ask people, push
I
your
would ask
narrative.
people to be fair, yeah.
I think you should ask officials, government officials, or get your voice.
So you
out
want
there.
government to forbid it from you.
If that's what you want, go and push your narrative, like officials. Not
How
the
does a
public.
government work? What do you think in a democratic country? How do you think governments make decisions?
What do you mean? Like the same way you're doing, do it with like a politician.
How does a
Someone with
government, how does a
power.
politician make decisions in a democratic country?
Bummed by Israel.
Yeah.
They do it. How do they do it? They do it based on the popular opinion, not,
Yeah.
not the right opinion.
Yeah,
So
but
if most
you're
people
forcing it.
want to oppress
I
animals,
mean, we are here not because we chose to be. We're humans, not because we chose to. It's the same way as
so
animals.
why do you
didn't
oppress?
chose to.
Why do you oppress a
Because-
cow if you understand this fact that
Because
you
we
didn't
are.
choose to be
We
born
can't
human?
do it because we are humans.
So because you
If
have
cows were
power, that
humans,
means it's okay to do it.
if roles were
Might
switched,
makes right.
like you're just talking, and I'm not.
Does
you're not
might make
agreeing.
right?
Have a good dog.
Does might make right?
I hope you find it, mate.